Welcome back to the autonomic nervous system fight or flight response down-regulating series. In this video, we're going to talk about our eyes. And we're going to use our eyes to look side to side into our peripheral vision to help enhance vagus nerve relaxation. Okay, this exercise is so simple, but very powerful. As we talked about in the intro video to the series, the autonomic nervous system can be communicated with in a few ways. And with our eyes and our vision is one of them. When we enter a stress mode or fight or flight, our vision, in a sense, gets really narrow and very, very, very focused. We get hyper focused. If we need to fight, if we need to run, if we need to freeze to save our life, our system is completely focused on that. And our physical anatomy does a similar thing. It gets really focused and narrow. And we're kind of only looking at like what's right in front of us, because that is, if we are in a situation where you're going to need to fight a bear or see a wild animal in the bushes and be ready to act or decide to run away, everything in your whole system is going to focus on that. So physically, we kind of go almost fetal or like fighting position, and our vision also gets very, very focused only in front of us. So by doing the opposite and taking our vision wide or opening up our body wide, it helps to undo that. So we're going to focus on the outsides of our vision, one side at a time. So for this exercise, you can do it lying down or sitting. I recommend you do it lying down the first time to get familiar with it and let your body relax into it. Okay, so whether you're sitting or lying down or standing, you're going to bring your hands behind your head, lightly interlace the fingers, and hold the back of your head. This is to help your head stay in position. If you get really used to this, then you can do it without the hands, but the hands help kind of cradle your head and hold it in position. So while you're here, you're going to make sure that your nose stays pointed straight forward and your head doesn't turn at all. Okay, it's so simple. We're about to do it. Get ready. You can join me. Yes, please join me. All right, so I'm just going to relax, gaze in front of you, and then now keeping your head in position, just take your eyes and your gaze to the right. And allow your gaze to hang out over there towards the right side. Not looking at anything in particular, just letting the eyes be looking towards the right side. Now, if it feels too strenuous, no need to push yourself. You don't have to look as far as humanly possible. Just keep the eyes gazing in that direction as far as is comfortable for you right now. We're just going to relax the breath, relax the body, and hang out in this position for 30 seconds. While the eyes are over to the side, the nervous system, and especially the vagus nerve, is going to naturally start down-regulating. And signs of that are a sigh, an involuntary sigh, a yawn, a deepening and relaxing of the breath, an involuntary deeper breath than what we were using before. You may also notice your body and your muscles relaxing, your state of being relaxing. So observing, relaxing, and just observing to allow the nervous system to downregulate. All right, you'll gently bring the gaze back to the center, looking straight ahead. Make sure the body's relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, head stays in the same position, nose pointed forward. And then send your gaze over to the left side. Same thing over here, we're just letting the gaze go towards the side. And just relax and observe the body. We're just doing it for 30 seconds in this video, but ideally you can stay here for a minute or for longer. Ideally you want to just kind of relax there until you feel some type of down-regulating. A yawn, an involuntary sigh, an involuntary deep breath, a softening and relaxing within the body, within the muscles. Just relaxing the breath, relaxing the body. Observing and noticing. And gently bring the gaze back to the center, We actually went longer than 30 seconds, so we got a little bonus there. And relax and observe. So I can feel while I was on either side, a softening and an internal like softening and deepening happening. I didn't experience an involuntary sigh or yawn, but I did feel a softening. So as you do it and afterwards, you can observe and notice what you feel in your body and in your energy body. Another fun thing you can do, which we didn't do today, but you can do this again right now and experiment, is doing a head tilt. You can observe how far your head tilts to each side and observe how far your head can rotate to each side. And then do this again and then measure again afterwards. I remember the first time I did that, I was very surprised. I had at least a 30-degree increase of range of motion on one side and about a 15 to 20-degree increase of range of motion on the other side. I also had an irritation on one side when I turned that way, and it was gone afterwards. So letting everything relax and down-regulate will show up in a lot of different ways. Often subtle ways, but if you do measurements or you're very observant, you'll be able to notice less subtle ways. So remember, you can do this anywhere, anytime. It's pretty common for the head to want to turn a little bit, which is why we cradle the head to help just let it relax and hold it steady. But you can do this lying down. Oh, right before bed is a great time to do it. You can even do it in your car before you head into work or after work before you head into the house. You can do it before an interview, before any activity that you might feel a little nervous about or that you'd like to feel more relaxed for. You can do it as many times a day as you want. It's pretty awesome. So have fun with that.